Hello and welcome to Wolfcast, episode 21. Just chilling today. Why do you stare at me in that tone of voice for?
Because
Because why?
I don't know. I'm allowed to stare.
No, you're not. We don't really have a topic today. We're just chilling and talking about things that cross our mind and are heavy on our noggin and stuff like that. So yeah, welcome. Christmas is coming up real quick.
A little too quick.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
Oh no. Why? Okay. I was panicking for a second. I was like, no, why?
It's got a delay.
Oh, there it is. I was, you know what? Hold up. Shush. We struggle bus today. Yeah, we're streaming a day later. We just had issues that pop up yesterday that made it impossible for us to stream. So you're a day late.
Yeah, you two were playing fucking Final Fantasy all goddamn day.
Well, there was the fight, and we were gonna make it our last fight before we did the podcast, but it was a little harder than we anticipated.
Yeah, it was really hard.
We didn't expect it to be. We didn't expect it to be as difficult as it was, and we wanted to get it done before we stopped. So
Yeah, it was just ridiculous.
I'm just giving you guys a hard time.
That's all right.
you want to talk about a hard time? Them damn login
My life.
queues are no fucking joke.
No, those login queues are a pain in the ass. We went out the other night and then we came back home and logged back in, and we had a 3,000 queue time. Well, my lovely butt had the issue where it kept crashing on me, and I got requeued and requeued and requeued. And every time I got pushed back further, 3,000, 3,500, 4,000. I'm like, Jesus, I just want to play.
Meanwhile, I'm over here, and an hour and 45 minutes later, and I'm in game.
I was so salty. I was so mad. I'm like, I ain't gonna play a fucking game. Roar!
The servers will settle down eventually.
Speaking of Christmas, I don't have jack shit done. Tree's not up. Lights aren't up.
Mhm.
I've done maybe 40% of my shopping.
I just got our tree up, so.
Yeah, we didn't get a real tree this year. We couldn't afford one. And presents are going to be a little bit tight.
Yeah, I'm still trying to get caught up from everything that happened, so. It's alright. Christmas isn't about stuff, it's about being with your friends and family. So.
I used to love Christmas and how I wouldn't always get what I wanted, but it would make me happy. Because it'd be like roughly like something around the topic of what I wanted or what I liked at that point in time.
Right.
But now I just like I just enjoy seeing like everybody else and what they open and what they get. And then I like just being there with friends and family. Because like the past couple of Christmases, because like I was that kid in school that never went to like the parties on Fridays and Saturday nights. Even after joining football, I never like got invited to like the after parties or whatever or etc. And I was just a homebody, kind of like I still am. That's probably why I'm such a homebody. But here, past couple of years, I've been invited to like things like Friendsgivings and like Christmas parties and stuff, and it's just I don't know. It feels more realistic and more fun to just be around friends and family.
Alright, I
I'm not trying to sound like cliche or weird or strange about it or feeling old or whatnot. It's just I think at this point in time, like really the only thing I would love is to just like have everybody together for like a dinner or something.
That's why I like when you, me, Steven, Stuart, and all them would, and we all planned out to go have dinner that one day at that Mexican restaurant. I love that. I love with
Steven
us
didn't
all
go to
being
that.
together.
Did he not?
No.
No, I think it was just.
Sure.
It wasn't even really planned, to be honest. Zach and I went to Indy to play Pokemon with Steven, and Stuart happened to be there, and Steven was in like a weird funk or something. and like Stuart was like, we should all go out to eat, and Steven was just like, nah.
Yeah.
And he also had his son that night,
Right.
and then we all met at that Mexican restaurant.
Your place was
It was,
good.
it was really good.
Yeah. You know, when it comes to Christmas, I'm finding myself getting excited about things that as a kid I wouldn't be excited about. Like, I know my mom's getting me a new pair of work boots for Christmas.
What size are you?
10 and a half.
Never mind.
But
Actually,
she's getting me a new pair of work boots, and they're going to be steel-toed tennis shoes. And
Must be
I'm
nice.
excited for them. Like, I know as a kid, I'd get clothes or socks and be like, "Oh well, I can't play with this. This is just boring shit." Now I look at it and go, "I need this."
That's who I am now. It's like when I ask people, it's like, "What do you want for Christmas?" I just give me like Torrid gift cards so I can go buy clothes that fit that because my clothes are expensive. Like not because I have expensive taste, just because the horrible like price gouging on plus size clothing is horrific. Like you could have a pair of pants in a size 10 and a pair of pants in my size. There is literally a $30 difference between the two.
Mm-hmm.
And it's ridiculous. Like, I understand, yes, it's more fabric, but you shouldn't price gouge it that high. Like, I usually have one pair of pants, and I wear those for years until I eventually have to buy a new pair of pants because my thighs, as thunderous and beautiful as they are, have ripped the inside of them out. It's
I was
crazy.
I was in a 3X before I started my diet, probably pushing a 4 because some 3Xs were really tight,
Mm,
and I would always like I I always felt weird because I grew up not like I didn't have money and whatnot. Like my
same.
mom would work paycheck to paycheck, and then my dad had all the stepchildren, so it was tight for him.
Mm-hmm.
And so, half the time my clothes were from Goodwill or Walmart, etc. And I would always feel like I don't know what the right word is, but I would always feel like, no, I don't want to wear that. Like that's not I don't like that. Now I go to Walmart and I'm like, sweet, a fucking Spider-Man shirt, cool, fucking this, that, and the other. Like 90% of my clothes are fucking Walmart
Mm-hmm.
now, and I don't care. Like I love it. Not mainly because I just don't give a shit what other people think of me, but but what I was getting at is that like as a kid you would like rip open to it and you're like, oh fuck, she got me socks or underwear. Da, da, da. Now I fucking
Yeah,
open some
socks.
presents. I'm like, socks, underwear, shirts, sweatshirts,
Oh
and
yeah.
sweatshirts is something I'm taking or I took. I don't know. My brain is not fucking here today.
It's okay.
Um, like I don't know if this is the right uh way to say this, but like I took that shit for like granted, or maybe that's not. I don't feel like that's the right word, but like I I I guess because I've lost all this weight that like I had all that fat and like you would see me it'd be like fucking 4 or 5 inches of snow on the ground, fucking cold as shit, and I would be in shorts and like a shirt and like I wouldn't care. I wouldn't get cold. Now I have like fucking pants on, fucking sweatshirts, whatever, long sleeves, and I'm still fucking freezing. Like I need more sweatshirts now.
I love sweatshirts. No, what's funny is where I work now, I have seen more clothes with actual price tags still on them than clothes without price tags on them. Like I'm like, holy crap. Like there's some stuff in there that is like literally brand new. And it shocks me because I always thought, oh, this is where I work and this is all the stuff that's there and it's all to be crappy and thrifty. No, it's actually pretty nice. And the reason why I'm not mentioning where I work is because they have a whole clause in their thing that if you talk about where you work, you have to hold yourself to our standards and blah 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 blah. I'm like,
Mm.
It's just like when I started at the place I work at,
hmm
um, you couldn't show any tattoos. You couldn't have, earrings bigger than a quarter. Um, can't have a beard or anything. Well, then, we had a GM that was just covered in tattoos, and I think he kind of like broke the barrier. So when I started getting them, obviously I got judged because that GM's not there anymore. And I'm like, what are you doing? Da, 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 da. And then like, I where I'm getting at with this is that I kind of have like a thing I'm getting to. But then like COVID hit Or my bad.
You can
Can we say that on
Yeah,
YouTube?
you can say
you can
it.
say it.
We
We're not
know.
making money off of this. Who cares?
But that shit hit, and everybody was wearing the masks, and people weren't shaving, and so I decided to grow my beard out, and they really didn't give a shit. Well, now they're giving a shit, and hey, you need to start trimming that stuff, trimming that down, and it needs to be, we're not gonna tell you to shave it all, but it needs to be this. No, I'm sorry, I'm done. Like, I don't know. I probably shouldn't say this. I don't want to get in trouble. What I don't care. What I'm getting at is that 2021 or well 2020 sucked
Oh
for
yeah.
everybody. The pandemic, everything, like it just sucked. 2021 has probably been one of the roughest years I've probably had since my mother passed. And that was in like 2003. And you know, I had a 4-year relationship that just came to an abrupt end. I've lost 2 uncles this year. I've lost a family dog, and my mental health has just been fucking hot dog water. Like it's just terrible. But back to this whole thing is that like when they're sitting here telling me, you need to start covering those up, and they don't like the whole um me painting my fingernails, and you need to trim your beard. No, I'm sorry. If this gets me fired, I'm not talking about like what I'm saying now. I've said this out to people at work publicly. If this gets me fired or you have to let me go, I'm not changing who I am. I'm finally at 29 years old starting to feel comfortable with who I am. And I'm not I'm a straight male. I'll tell you if you're a handsome looking dude, but I'm not I'm straight. But if I want to paint my nails and grow up my beard, as long as it's not looking like fucking Santa Claus or whatever, and have tattoos, I'm gonna do it. This is my fucking body. I'm tired of fucking, being society's way of normal.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do what I want. And it sucks that it took me 29 years to figure myself out.
Yeah,
But I'm
we'll
still
get there
struggling
eventually.
with depression and shit.
Well, I
But
think depression's going to be a constant thing in anybody's life because it just doesn't magically go away. I think we just get better at
Dealing
handling
with
it
it.
and understanding what is our main trigger for it.
yes, Iris, I work with that. That's where I work.
That's why I like where I work. They don't give a flying fuck what you wear in there. How many tattoos you got. They don't care about your beard. I mean, obviously, you can't walk in there wearing a fucking G string and
Daisy Dukes or what
yeah.
have you.
But
In all honesty, though, if it gets to the point where I have to, you know, be let go or whatever, I'm probably gonna try to apply there.
See, here's my thing with the whole tattoos and all that crap. So I understand it maybe back in the day it was unsightly and people
because
looked
they
down
weren't
upon it.
as normal. People who got
Right.
tattoos were
But it's the
weird.
21st century, man. Like tattoos and like funny hair colors and all that stuff, that's like the norm. I have seen more people with no tattoos have a horrible attitude, horrible customer service skills, completely horrible people. But I have met the nicest people that are tattooed and pierced. Like
Mm-hmm.
they will give you the shirt off their back happily. And it's just
Well, there's also been families that have been affected by that. There was a single dad. He was inked up, and I mean he was covered in ink.
mhm.
But he had the what are they called? Child Protection Services called on him because pretty much there was a family that thought he wasn't a good person because he was covered in tattoos. That was literally the reason they gave him. It was like you can't be a good dad because you're covered in tattoos.
That's bullshit.
I was like, fuck you. Sorry, I don't go to church on Sundays and bloody 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 and can't be the perfect fucking suburban home.
But like, what is like as I don't know. I guess it's gonna be circling back into like I'm not comparing racism to like what I'm getting ready to say, but it's gonna circle back into like kind of like that. But why is it like society to be like you're a male? Why are you painting your nails? Because I was actually asked this today, like, what the hell's up with that? Like some guy came in and was like, what the hell? Like,
It
why are you painting your
comes
nails?
it comes from years of what was deemed as social norm.
Mm-hmm.
So back in the
Yeah, that's
day,
what I'm saying. It was gonna circle back to this.
yeah, it was back in the day, you had those pristine men wearing them suits. They had to be tough. They were the breadwinners. Women painted their nails. Women wore makeup. Women did their hair. Men had to look rough. They had to look rugged. They had to have damaged hands, dry skin, and their hair had to be oily. They had to show that they worked hard for their family. But now we're getting to that point where nobody gives a shit anymore.
Right. Well, here's something that's funny. It's like the whole pink and blue thing with clothing.
Oh, that was marketing.
Like, well, no, well, back in the 50s, pink was the men's color. Like, pink was a man's color, and then blue was a female's color, and then it somehow got twisted to where blue is a boy's color and pink is a girl's color. I hate the color pink. I am not a pink girl. I can't do pink. Can't do purple. I have never liked. I'm not a girly girl. I'm that rough, rugged metalhead. Loves my black colors and all of that. Like, put me in pink and pastels. I'm just like, eh.
This is another thing that happened with society. Same with video games.
Mm.
When video games weren't selling in the original market that they were in, they decided to market them as toys. Well, you had to pick whether they were going to be marketed towards boys or girls. There weren't unisex toys. You had to pick.
Mm-hmm.
So places like Nintendo and shit had to pick a side, and they chose boys and started marketing to boys. That's why most of the commercials have half-naked girls talking about how good the Game Boy is. I'm not kidding. That's a legit commercial. Like, whenever you see a commercial that has a half-naked girl eating a sandwich from Hardee's, that... I know you know the commercial I'm talking about.
I don't think it's Hardee's though. I think it's Burger King. But yeah.
Either way, the point's the same. They're trying to market that to men. Like, they're trying to get men to go out, and that's where they should get dinner from. That's where they should get lunch from. Why? Because that hot half-naked girl with huge tits told them to.
That's all commercials. It's all just publicity stunts.
Yep. Well, see, and that's
This is the best fucking video game in the world. You won't regret it. I fucking hate this shit.
Right? But see, here's also the double standard. So they'll use half-naked women to sell video games, movies, products, whatever, what have you. But God forbid a woman breastfeeds. Like, women can, like, when women breastfeed, they're not sitting there whipping their titty out going, here, baby, suck on it, and, like, shaking it in front of people. No, they're usually, majority, 95% of the time, are fully covered. But then people are losing their shit. You can't do that. Why? Do you see nipple? Do you see my breast? And then you look over next to her and see this, pamphlet or this poster of basically wearing string bikini, sitting there all sexy and like all of her boob exposed except for her nipple, and yet the woman breastfeeding is socially unacceptable.
Well, go ahead.
I was gonna say, it's kind of funny you mentioned that, because my whole life I've never been out in public and seen that situation.
Right.
And this past year I've seen it twice, and it caught me off guard. It wasn't like I was like, tits, yeah, I'm a man. I was just like, the first time I seen it, I was like, oh, okay, hell yeah, good for you, keep sucking, baby. Okay, well, first off, hold on. That was a little creepy. That was a little bad. Have at it, whatever you could be. But and then where I work at, this lady walked in, ordered her food, and I was just like, anything else? But it's crazy that I don't know where I was going with that. It's just
so us three, for example, and this could be true for most people our age, people younger than us. I doubt people much older than us. But we're at a weird place in time where the social norms are getting changed. Back in the day, you had to be more conservative. Women couldn't show shoulders, God for fucking bid, because shoulders would make men horny. Same with ankles, way back in the day, or knees, way back in the day. Yeah, now we're into feet.
Right. Well, no, I heard something funny. The reason why most men have a foot fetish is because they lost their virginity to a sock.
Well, I mean,
but
I could
But
see,
so
I see that thing, but I have never like, no. I had a buddy that had a. This might be a little bit too much information. I'm not gonna say his name.
he
But I had a
jacked off into
buddy.
a sock, didn't he?
No, he would. I don't know. I don't know personally if he did that, but like, I was under like we were fucking around in his room. There was probably like 5 of us, and like someone crawled under the bed, and they were like, "What the fuck is this?" And it was like this old like crusty sock. And then he was like, "Give me that," and fucking like threw it in his closet. And I've never done that. Like, I've always just
Yep.
did my business and cleaned up and went on without my day.
But we're at this weird point because you had our parents prior who were raised a certain way, and their parents before them who were raised a certain way, and the shit's getting handed down, but it's getting watered down. Like I said before, we're at a point where people don't care anymore, and the people who do care are old.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it's the little things, and like I said, I think I've said this before. I love it when yeah, we mentioned it last week about the tattoos, and like when people like look at the tattoos and they compliment you and it just
Mm-hmm.
brightens your day. I get complimented, and I'm a 29-year-old male. I've just recently, the past couple months, started painting my nails, and I've done it by myself. I've never had like my dad does my nieces. I've never had my dad teach me, which I would be frightened to be like, Dad, can you teach me how to paint my nails? But like, I just started doing it myself. I bought a thing of nail polish one day and started doing it. I get probably on average at least 5 people that say they like my nails a day, and
There
it
you
just
go.
fucking it makes me fucking happy. Like, and I'm not doing it to get likes, or well, that's a kind of a bad analogy, but
Real
like,
quick, Alpha. I just had the part where you're like, I'm not gonna ask my dad how to paint my nails. All the things that I could think of was Mr. Mrs. Doubtfire when he goes, "Can you make me a woman?" Oh, honey. Like, that's all I could think of was just, Dad, can you teach me how to paint my nails? Oh, honey, come here. I'm
and
sorry.
at no, you're fine. But at first, like when I started doing it, my dad was just like looking at me weird, and then like I think partially he thought maybe I that was like my way of saying I was coming out, and he just didn't want to confront it. That not that he has anything against it, because my brother's 100% gay. His nephew, my cousin's 100% gay. But then like this past week it was like, I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago, we were out to eat, and he goes, "You know what? I never judged you. You're my son. I love you. I thought it was a little strange when you wanted to start painting your nails, but now I'm seeing it everywhere."
It
He said, "I'm seeing these actors, these musicians, and everybody doing it." And he's like, I'm gonna support you either way.
Oh, I love your dad.
it's one of them things. There's a psychological thing about it. It's like the red car syndrome or something like that. You start thinking about a red Bentley, and now suddenly you're seeing red Bentleys everywhere. It's not that it was never there. It's just you didn't pay attention to it.
What I thought was funny is how the trend of everyone would paint their one nail different. Like that started back when I was in school. Like kids be like it was usually the alternative kids being different, painting that one nail to be weird. And then I see as it goes along, more people are doing it. It's getting popular. I'm like, huh,
Weird.
I said
copy in our
when I
style, huh?
when I started, I was like, I'm gonna do pink and black. I'm not gonna change any colors. After doing that 2 or 3 times, I was like, I gotta switch it up. All right, so then I bought a couple different other colors and started switching it up. And then I was like, I'm definitely not ever gonna be like the holiday kind of guy. Then I did orange and black for Halloween.
Mm.
And then
God damn it.
I had somebody go, "So about that time for green and red, huh?" And I was like, "Bitch, you right." But I haven't bought green yet, so probably won't happen.
It's too like that dark green, like a
I don't
forest
think
green.
I would ever paint my nails, and that's because I pick at my nails as it is.
What nails?
Exactly. I would paint my nails, and then 3 hours later, it would be gone. Like
That's why I get my nails done because I chew on my nails. But when I have my nails done, I don't chew on my nails.
Right.
Actually, I got a question for you, May,
Hmm.
if I may ask.
You
Um,
may.
Um, I know because you've probably painted your nails, not like just went and got them done. You've painted them,
Hmm.
even though it takes maybe max 5 to 10 minutes
To do or to
it,
dry?
to paint them.
Okay, yeah.
It's satisfying.
It is. Especially when you can get it painted on a nail and don't get like any of the paint on your finger. You're just like, yeah.
That was early me. I was like, fuck. There's no going back.
Well, and that's why a good thing is just to have Q-tips and acetone. That way you can just use a Q-tip to. Will you stop it?
Am I hurting you?
No, but you're annoying me, and I'm trying to concentrate, and you're making it hard to concentrate.
You're making it harder. Right?
I'm gonna hurt you in a second.
Just in a second.
In a second.
All right.
What? Anyway, but yeah, motherfucker. But yeah, keeping that around will help you clean up your messes. Also, if you put, they do make, something that you can paint around your finger. That way, when you do finish your nails, you can just peel off all the excess, or you can just use petroleum jelly.
I actually just seen that Machine Gun Kelly put out a nail line, like his own like nail polish and stuff. And in his kit, he has this thing where like if you paint like on your like finger, like it's like to like wipe it off or something or scrape it off.
Huh.
Yeah,
I don't know if that was the thing that
there's a
or
YouTuber I watch that does that. She
I like MGK. I know a lot of people don't. I'm sorry, buddy. You're not watching this. You'll never come across it.
you say that.
I'm not buying it. It's expensive as fuck. Unless you want to send it to me.
No, there's
I'll rock
a
that shit.
right. Machine Gun Kelly, they love you. Can we please have some of your nail polish? I about said nail gun polish.
Nail gun polish?
I mean, that would be a neat marketing nail gun. Machine Gun Kelly's nail polish. Nail gun.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I would
Inside that
never-
stamps your nail.
I would never do makeup unless it's for like a costume or something. But I'm down. Well, I mean, I don't have a YouTube channel anymore. But I would be down to like let you do my makeup for a YouTube channel.
Well, we have a YouTube channel,
Yeah.
Wolfcast.
Well, actually, I really don't know if I can now. I have a beard, so like, what we're gonna
No,
do,
you
like, my
can.
eyes and
No, I can still
my
do makeup
lips?
with even the beard. All I do is just do a foundation to where your beard line is.
Yep.
Well, stay tuned, folks. It might happen.
Not gonna happen to me.
I wanted to do a thing where
if we get
Don't
I'm
don't
doing
you
it.
dare.
If we no, I'm not. I won't include you. If you don't want to do it, you don't want to do it. Plus, you don't want to be on. Flooded says, "Come on, Fang." But I know you don't want to put your face on social your face is on social media. But if you don't want to put your shut up, I can't talk today. I'm fucking going through shit.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug, kids.
You want to if we're on camera, you want to be in a mask, and I 100% understand that.
Right.
I'm fucking everywhere. Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat.
It's impressive.
Same.
Old YouTube, etc.
I can't say I fucked everywhere.
But
you know what he meant.
I'm trying to think of like a reasonable number. Like we got to get to like, I don't know, maybe like 100 subscribers. I'll do it. I'll let May do it, and we'll post it on the channel.
I'm down.
Another reason why I don't want to get
low, but we're only at 28, which is amazing. The people that come in and stick through it and watch us and listen and whatnot. But I think for us being at 28, trying to reach to 100,
Reasonable.
and maybe gifting that as like a holy shit, he actually did it. I'll do it. I'm washing it off as soon as the video ends.
Now we're gonna take you downtown and
we're gonna put you on 10th Street.
No, the fuck we're not.
He's nice and womanly, right? Womanly.
Hi, my name's Tina.
Oh, my name's Tina. They call me Tiny Tina.
This is Kiki Kelly's Donkey Show.
Oh God.
But
it's called Animal.
Animal Species
So Flooded. Since you're like the only person that is a huge supporter of Fang and a little of mine, and you're the only one that's here. If you want to see that,
Spread the word.
shout us out and spread the word, like on all your social medias. Hey, this fucking idiot from Wolfcast is going to
well,
100
another reason.
subscribers put makeup on his face. He says he's on
it. Another reason I don't want to wear makeup is when I worked at the haunted house and I was doing the acting portion of it, I had to wear makeup a lot. I think when I was a zombie, I spent 4 or 5 hours in the makeup chair getting my makeup done. All because the fucking lady who did it, she was fantastic. Her makeup was on point, fucking amazing. I looked like I was dying and it looked like my face was falling off. But she was apparently trying to get, into that Hollywood makeup scene. And she was using the haunted house as a trial.
I mean, that's how most people do it.
Jim Carrey was in like makeup for The Grinch for like half a day.
Yeah. There are some makeup artists who will spend days to get that makeup right. And then when the actor is like, they'll do one day, actors in that chair for hours, and then they're not allowed to sleep a certain way. They can't like eat certain things because it'll smear the makeup, and they can't. That would suck.
No, you can eat makeup. You just have to eat very carefully.
Yeah.
Like if you've ever seen videos where girls put on their lipstick and then they're just like take a bite, they're like, they don't mess up.
Like Tyler Posey from Teen Wolf. Towards the end of the series, he was covered in tats, so he would have to go in there for like hours just to cover up all his arms and stuff. So like that, because he's a high schooler throughout the series, and for the first 4 or 5 seasons, or probably about 3 or 4, he didn't have tattoos, but the one that he got that they implemented in the show, and then he's like me, got addicted, or like everybody got addicted, and he was just like, cover me. Yep. And then now he has to sit through all this fucking makeup every time.
The one thing I remember from working that haunted house and getting that makeup done is it itches like a motherfucker. What is it? Liquid
latex.
Liquid latex. Oh my god, it's fun.
Sound fun at all?
It's fun to peel off.
You're not supposed to peel it off. You're supposed to use an actual,
I don't know. Fuck that. I like grabbing a hold of my cheek and just ripping what looks like a real cheek off, and it looks fantastic.
Bad for your skin.
Add it to the list.
Add it to the list. It's quite a long list.
Everything I do in my life is bad for me, one way or another. I smoke. I drink.
You're working better on your smoking.
I am.
If we can get you down to 3 milligrams, and then
that 3 milligrams was getting expensive quick because I was on 3 milligrams for a minute.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I was going through a bottle in 4 days.
Well, you need to, take lesser hits. Not to your stomach.
Rips vape, as you say it.
I can't do it with you. Free husband, anybody who wants him.
I'm getting away from soda.
I know. I'm super proud of you for that.
Really?
Yeah, gamer subs.
Oh god.
No, really.
It's water.
Healthy,
yeah, it's just liquid water. Yes, it's
It's liquid water.
It's flavored water. That's all it is.
It sucks because all the healthy things for you, whether it's food or drinks, is more expensive.
Yes.
You go and buy a Mountain Dew. That was the first soda that came to my head. Well, in you like Mountain Dew and Dr. Pepper.
Yes.
You can buy like a can for like $1, or a bottle, a 2 liter for $1.50, etc.
Right.
24-pack, whatever it is. Then you go and like buy like
a gallon of milk.
A gallon of milk.
Fucking $6.
Fucking $4 or $5. Yeah. Or you buy a case of water. It's like $8.
No.
Not where we get water.
You can get water for like $4 for a 24-pack.
That's still more expensive
than
soda.
Propel. I've been drinking Propel for a while. I think you get 12 a pack, and it's like $8 a pack.
This Pure Aqua shit that we got for, what was that, a 24-pack?
It's like $4.
It's $4 for a 24-pack?
Or I stopped at the gas station, and I drink G Fuel and Bangs when it comes to energy drinks because Gamer Subs isn't in a can and in stores and whatnot. I picked up a couple G Fuels today. I was like, damn, I got gas and G Fuel, and that shit was expensive. I looked down at the receipt. A can of G Fuel, mind you, a tub is like, I think $30-$35, somewhere around there.
Right.
A can is like $3 fucking. It's just fucking. I don't know. I'm not dogging on the price or anything because I like G Fuel, I like Propel, etc. But like, why is it that fucking like all the good shit's just
Because all
you
the
want America wants us all to be healthy. You know, hey, there was like whatever going on a while ago about our world's obese, etc.
right.
You want us to be healthy, but we're already struggling to fucking pay bills and etc. How what do you like? I can only afford the fucking McDonald's menu.
We want you to be
You know,
healthy, but we want you to pay for it. But because they know, because Americans are as it is, we are an instant gratification sort of people. We want things now. We want to see results right now. And that's some of our failings. I know it's some of mine because I when I was trying to lose weight and everything, I ate healthy for a week and expected to drop like 50 pounds.
No,
But
you were just eating healthy. You weren't doing anything else.
yeah, don't call me out. But
Just saying.
like
I tried to get you out there.
people go to the gym, once and expect to lose, like 10, 15 pounds to see immediate results.
Shit, I lose 10, 15 pounds whenever I take a shit.
Will you shut up? Because you're not in butt shit.
Pretty much. My metabolism, though, it seems to be catching up on me.
Yeah, well.
I don't know. Everything when it comes to like the losing weight thing, I feel what you were saying there because like I stopped drinking soda years ago. Like, yeah, like throughout the years, I'll have a glass of soda. I can honestly say I don't think I've had soda. No. I would say I quit drinking soda a while. And yes, flooded. I agree with that daily routine. Um, but like when I stopped drinking, like I cut soda out hardcore at the beginning, I dropped 5 to 10 pounds. And
Mm-hmm.
it's crazy that like that just that. But then like you said, when I started working out, I expected to jump on that scale that next Friday, 5 days later, and be down 10 pounds because I was like, I'm working out,
Mm-hmm.
an hour and a half a day. That's what 7 hours throughout the week total. I was expecting, and just to look down and only be down 3, it was kind of heartbreaking. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, here's the start. That's 3 pounds. And you shouldn't do this. Hop into the gym, go hardcore right at the beginning, cut out soda, cut out sweets, change your whole diet just like cold turkey. I did it.
I did it too.
It sucked.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was to the point like my dad was like, "Hey, we're doing this for dinner tonight. Hey, we're ordering pizza." And I would have to like either say, well, I can't do that. Like, you guys can have that, and I would find something else. I didn't go like, the eat the salad route, only chicken, but I like I was probably consuming over like 4,000, 5,000 calories a day.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't care what I ate. I would go and eat like I would eat when I got to work, eat on break, eat after work, eat a snack throughout the day, eat dinner, eat dessert, and then even sometimes eat before bed. And now I'm like, I eat on break, I eat a snack after work, I eat dinner, and then I eat a snack after dinner.
Of course, the
And
way you
it,
used to eat is how my son eats now, but he's always hungry. He's like, I'm not always hungry. I'm like, yes, you are always hungry.
Shit. On days that I can't get food from you, Alpha, I only eat once a day.
I was
My
gonna tell you this
disliking.
today. I'll be there Wednesday, by the way,
Okay.
because I won't be there Friday.
Okay.
If you would just take lunch with you from the house.
Nah.
Keep telling you, I will buy you things to make you lunch to take to work.
But he has the hookup.
I have, yes, I have the hookup.
He's got something all right.
Like when people are like, I thought you said you were out of money. How did you get that food? And I'm like, yeah, I got a guy.
I know a guy who knows a guy.
You work at a place for 4 years, you know a fella.
All right.
Excuse me? We go way back.
Well, it would be like, it's changed now because the people don't work there anymore. But even on days you didn't work, I could walk in there and they'd be like, hey, what do you want?
Food, please. I'm starved.
Much starvation,
Yeah, I know.
please help.
There would be times where they'd be like, yeah, Fang was just here. Took care of him. Some people still do that with Scoop Steve.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, there's one person that will just give him a discount, but like the other people, they're just like, no, you're Holden's buddy, right?
So,
God bless her soul. We have
God,
this sweet old,
bless
we have
their
this sweet
heart.
old lady, right? That works front counter. She's fucking amazing. I like her. She's, and I don't mean this in a bad way. She's old. And one day, Steve came in, and mind you, you guys know him. You can tell that we're clearly about the same. I mean, I'm like 6 months older than him. No, 4 or 5, whatever. This lady takes his order, and I said, I'm gonna take care of him. She's like, all right. I said, yeah, I'm his uncle. She goes, huh? Really?
Huh?
Huh? And just walked away.
No, what's really funny is today when I was working, I actually had my aunt come in. Now, mind you, my aunt is about 10 years younger than I am. Because my grandfather had her late in his life. So she's like 20 something and I'm in my 30s. I'm just like, you're my aunt and I'm older than you. It's not fair.
Look at
I
Ryan
always
and
thought
his
that was
uncle.
weird as
Well,
hell.
yeah. Well, Ryan and his uncle are the same age.
No, they're not.
Well, I mean, he's a year older.
2.
It's a year.
2.
No, because he's what?
He was born when I was still living with my mom, which would put me at 18.
They're the same age, roughly.
They're roughly the same age. They're like a year apart, give or take.
2.
Oh my god.
I can't deal with you. Mom, take him back.
Oh, you die with me.
I know I wouldn't die without you. I'd be
She'd be
heartbroken and
miserable
upset,
for a while.
but I wouldn't die.
I'll take him.
I am not incapable of taking care of myself. You are incapable of taking care of
What do you
yourself.
mean? All I need is some Hot Pockets and I'm good.
Hot Pockets and a pack of Mountain Dew.
Yep.
And video games.
Yep. Sit there,
Spare
play
bedroom. Your old room's free.
play video games for 12 hours, eat 2 Hot Pockets, play video games for 12 more hours.
I'm halfway tempted to, once our lease is up, see if Harry will let us live there for about a year to get money saved up and then move out.
It would be rough because all 3 of you in that one room.
Yeah, there's only one spare bedroom
Oh,
right
yeah. Ryan can sleep in your room, Alpha.
There's not room for Ryan.
No, we just.
I'll sleep in the garage.
Where is it?
I'm in the garage.
The other part of the garage.
Okay. Stop by someday. I'll show you how much room's in that fucking garage.
I'll sleep on a box or 2. I don't care. I can sleep on anything.
There's probably enough room to walk in that. So you know, like you walk in the front door. There's the garage door right there, right?
Yes, yes.
So
I
you
remember
walk
you
into
walk
that,
in and there'd be like a fridge right in front of you and a toolbox to the left.
you have literally like enough room to get in that fridge, and maybe like a couple foot parameter around it.
I'll sleep on top of the fridge.
There's no room on top of the fridge.
With how you sleep, there is no way you could. You are the person that sleeps diagonally across the bed.
Uh-huh.
This kid used to sleep under coffee tables. What are you talking about?
Uh-huh.
We'd be like, "Where's Fang at?" And just like look under the coffee table, and he just.
It reminds me of
Ow.
the time that when I was younger, my grandma and I we would sleep in the same room because it was just me and my grandma and my dad. So my dad would have his own room and me and my grandma would share a room. Well, we either would have bunk beds or we share the same bed. So I don't remember how, I was 4 or 5 years old or something.
You fall off the top bunk.
I was asleep on the top bunk, and then Grandma said she heard this thunk. She looked over. I had rolled off the top bunk, hit the ground, grumbled, and rolled underneath the bed and went back to sleep. I went thunk.
Top bunk once. That shit sucked.
I woke up hanging halfway off the top bunk once.
I watched a video where a guy fell off the top bunk and hear him go.
Because like you fall, and then immediately like if you wake up in that millisecond of falling,
That pain
you're like,
registers.
ah! And then you hit the fucking bottom bunk. You kind of bounce up just a little bit, and either A, if you're lucky, you land back on that spot. But 9 times out of 10, you hit it just right, and then you hit the floor.
Well, see, my bunk bed, there wasn't. If you fall off the top bunk, you weren't hitting the other bunk. You were hitting the floor.
The 2 bunk beds I had, one of them was like the bottom bunk was damn near queen size, and then you had like the twin size on the top. And then the other one, literally, if you fell off the top, you probably had like probably about a 6-inch
I got about 6 inches for you.
That's all I got, ladies.
Oh, I got lady.
Take it or leave it.
6 inches average,
yeah.
man.
Actually, average.
But you have like, you have the you had like about 6 inches of like, you're hitting like 6 inches of the bed, and then like you're gonna be like and fall on the floor.
What was that?
Yeah. Hurts so good. I don't know.
Can't.
We'll see you later, you two.
We out. Oh shit.
So I already told May about this, and it was kind of irritating. Here in Indiana, at least, we used to have a radio station called X103, and it was the rock station.
We still have that radio station, though.
We still have X103, but it is no longer rock. It is Indies alternative. I get in the car, and it's already set to X103. Indies alternative music. I actually think their motto is Indies alternative rock, or whatever the fuck it is.
Mm-hmm.
And they're playing Lose Yourself by Eminem.
Everything's canon. Thanks a lot, Marvel. I'm just kidding.
Thanks a lot, Marvel.
I was like, this isn't alternative. Not even rock.
Yeah, at this point, if you're not listening to country, everything just gets mashed up on the. Well, I can even say that because half of these country artists
Are either using rap or a heavy metal guitar.
like Florida Georgia Line. They have Nelly in a couple songs. You got Kane Brown. He's got that rap kind of country vibe. There's just everything's fusing together now.
Yeah. It's alright, I went onto the oldies station and they were playing Stupefy by Disturbed.
He said, "Oh, this is my new station."
That hurt my soul.
It hurt because Stupefy came out in like 2001.
Old fuck.
No. It messed me up one day when I had gotten the radio and I was listening to Q95, the oldies station, and Metallica and Nirvana came on. I was like, ugh.
Yeah. And now here's a classic, and it's playing For Whom the Bell Tolls.
Oh, my heart hurt that day.
And then it's here's a song you'll really like. Look at this graph!
Look at this graph!
I think Nickelback was ahead of its time. Their music, I liked Nickelback.
Everybody says they hate Nickelback, and they're all liars because everyone can sing at least like 4 of their songs.
I think the reason why people hated Nickelback is because they were so good. Like, there was nothing but, like, the lead singer was awesome. There was,
I think it's because of what they stood for.
What was that?
They were the rebellion. They were all about teenage rebellion.
Oh. Well, that and, like,
before teenage rebellion was cool.
The lead singer, like, there was nothing wrong with him. He wasn't, like, people made up...
something wrong with him.
No. Like, they made up stories like he was a woman abuser. He's like, I have never, nor will I ever hit my wife.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, they tried to do it, but he was really a nice guy.
She pulled the trigger.
He didn't. What?
She pulled the trigger.
She did pull the trigger. I believe that. But that's one of the. We need to do a podcast about conspiracy theories.
Isn't it? Didn't we already?
No, we need to do one. Hang on.
I know it's on the list.
I
have a list.
No, it's not on the list.
Huh.
For copyright reasons, I will not quote that.
What? It's just the list of all the sluts I've missed.
We've talked about this.
That's a lot.
Well, I mean, on the 19th, we're doing our Christmas theme and Christmas of the past. On the 26th is New Year's and alcohol. That one we can kind of push out of the way for a little bit.
Yeah.
So we've got the second night, 16th and 23rd. I mean, we can do conspiracy theories. Start off the new year with conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
We can do that on January 2nd. We can do conspiracy theories. So, how about that?
Here's how my fucking ADHD mind worked. You said conspiracy theory, so my mind went tinfoil hat. The tinfoil hat reminded me of a video I watched earlier today that involved military equipment.
Uh-huh.
Because ADHD is really fun.
7 degrees of separation. Oh, look at the kitty.
Yep, exactly.
Kevin Bacon's in there somewhere.
But it was a new piece of military equipment that is used to dissolve riots. So if the riots are getting out of hand, because we already know that the military police and shit like that, they'll use water jets. They have no problem using water jets.
These rubber bullets too.
And rubber bullets and, flashbangs, shit like that. There's another one. There's another one that I watched a video on today that can hit people from, like, what was it, 3,500 yards away, if need be, which is a long-ass time away. But it hits you with heat. And it essentially feels like, when you have the oven on and you open the oven door and that heat wave hits your face. That's apparently what it feels like. And they're like...
That's a face you make... Like, I don't care who you are. You are always going to squint your face whenever you open up that oven. You're
oven.
Like,
well, they use it and people are like, oh, it's going to cook you from the inside out. It's not that hot. It's just hot enough that your body's immediate reaction is to get out of the way and run. And I was like, you do realize those of us who have to cook for ourselves, as in like 99% of the fucking population,
like, hey, free heat wave.
We're used to this heat.
Right.
Because we open our own oven.
Do we?
And here comes the smolder. I killed her, guys.
The end.
The end.
The end.
But apparently, if you know, like, say you're going to a riot or for whatever, what have you, and you know that they're gonna have this piece of equipment, you can make a suit out of aluminum foil. And I don't mean
you'll
like
be a bag of popcorn.
No, I don't mean like a whole bunch of aluminum foil. I mean one sheet of aluminum foil, and you can wrap your body up in it, and you won't feel a fucking thing.
Oh, so you're a hot dog then. Ooh, steamy.
No, you won't feel it at all, because apparently
Yeah, you'll be cooked.
No, apparently aluminum foil completely negates the effect.
Oh, okay. Oh, shit. You won't feel like, yeah, because you'll be dead and cooked. You really will be a done.
You're about to be done.
Oh, shit.
Trying to talk about something cool that I found out today, and you're over here laughing at me.
I still think it's cool, but I'm just making myself
I'm
laugh.
so unappreciated around
Yes,
here.
you're completely unappreciated.
Nobody likes me.
I'm all alone and no one hunts me. Alright, donkey.
Like that boulder.
It's a nice boulder.
Put me to my wife's ass.
I hate you so much.
Or your chest, because those
Yeah.
are some nice boulders.
I mean, they do call bras over the shoulder boulder holders, so.
Excuse me?
Yeah,
Over the shoulder boulder
they're
holder.
called over the shoulder boulder holders. Have you never heard that expression?
Booby buckets.
Poopy buckets. Oh shit! You got me crying over here.
Pulling up my disco.
But back.
I mean,
Well, whatever
flooded,
it was,
that's
it was
something we
redacted.
could all talk about.
I'm dying.
I'm sure all of us would be okay with it.
What?
He told me not to read it out loud.
No.
Okay, but Flooded, send it to me on Discord.
But
What I pay you for?
you
He
don't
just
pay him
said-
anything.
He said, "Joke, do not read out loud." In the new year, I'll be joining the podcast.
And now you read it out loud. You betrayed him.
You betrayed his
Then-
trust. You monster.
I mean, I think it'd be cool if like someone like him that we could,
What was that?
because we can trust him a little bit because he's been a hell of a supporter. Like every once in a while, maybe have like a supporter on a pot, like a bullshit chit and chat.
Right.
Yeah.
When we do like just chilling episodes, have like people join us, or if they're well versed in something, or like because I think from what I think Fang told me that they're a programmer, so we could do an episode on computers and technology, or like, huh?
IT.
IT. Like we can do another podcast on like the inner workings of like how technology worked or something like that, and
Annoying IT stories.
yeah, annoying IT stories. Because we could get Yukai in on that too, because he's an IT person.
Yeah.
Basically, get the stupid things that's happened in IT podcasts and have guests that are really good with IT and stuff like that. Now, tell us your dumb stories of did you turn it on? And what's funny is like if you've ever seen the It Crowd, I love the It Crowd. But if you've ever seen it, like they answer the phone, they're like, "Hello, have you tried turning it on and off again?" All right, thank you, bye. Like that is the main thing that they will like. Any IT person goes, "Yeah, that's about right." It's like, "Hi, thank you for calling IT. Have you tried turning it on and off again?" Okay, thank you. Have a good day.
My favorite is the, is it plugged in? Yes, it's plugged in. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Could you check for me? I told you it's plugged in. Just do me a favor and check for me real quick. Fine. Like, they get real angry about it, and then they go and check, and they're like, it wasn't plugged in. Well, there you fucking go.
Or you could have had a me moment back with my ex years ago when I was stupid high. And he goes, "Hey, honey, can you plug in the HDMI cable to the thing?" I'm like, "Yeah, I can do that." I didn't realize he meant for me to plug it into the Xbox, so I plugged the HDMI cable that was already hooked into the TV into the TV. Oh, 10 power! I may have been a little stoned.
You're the scenery on this TV is phenomenal. Double HDMI.
It's like I'm there.
I love the videos. They'll be like YouTube shorts or TikToks of you'll see a guy like he'll take a plug-in and he'll plug it into the wall, but then that plug-in has a USB port that's a USB-C. So he'll take the plug, put it in the plug-in, put the USB side into that plug-in, and then on a multi-plug, he'll have another plug-in that's for USB-C, and he'll plug the USB-C part of it into that, and it does that cut to black thing where it's just a pop and then a scream.
I love those videos. Only on TikTok. Oh my god! I just pop.
Yeah.
Like I lose my shit every time I see those videos. I don't know why.
Because
it's so
you like
funny.
random shit. It's the same reason why you like the ASDF film.
No, I like slapstick. That's what it is.
Yeah, random.
Random. Like slapstick comedy will get slapstick and dad jokes will get me every time.
Yeah, it's dumb English humor.
English humor is dry humor. Thank you very much.
I couldn't think of the right D word.
Dick.
Everything seems so dry.
But it's like you laugh at the that's my boy. Father, help!
No, my boy.
Or oh, look at the little baby. I look at the big baby.
Wow. Honey, buy me more jewelry. You're a chair, honey. Harold.
Everybody do the flop.
Oh,
Hello, hello,
you need to.
Oh no.
You need to go on YouTube and look up the ASDF movies.
They're
like little
fantastic.
5-minute animated shorts, and they are hilarious.
You can also hear like early Markiplier and Jacksepticeye on there.
Mm-hmm. Well, not
What's it
early.
called?
ASDF movies.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
they're like 1
voices.
through 16, I think, right now.
I think there's like 30.
It says
No.
this one just says 14.
Okay, then that
so
might be the
yeah,
right one.
14.
But yeah, they're this little tiny animated shorts, and they're really freaking funny. Like, some of them are kind of hit or miss, but
I like
it's a
trains.
magical pony flying through the air. Shoot it down.
Desmond the Moon Bear.
How did I get here?
The end.
It's really funny to watch. Like, some of the skits are kind of but like when you watch them, it's kind of like that stupid humor that gets you.
I'm full. How about a pie? Good.
Why won't you let me die?
That's Catbug.
I love Catbug.
Uh,
Catbug's so adorable.
I kind of like these just chilling and chatting ones. I feel like I get a lot more off my chest.
yeah, it's because we're not trying to sit there and go, all right, topic. topic. How do we stay on topic? We're just going, fuck it, random bullshit, go.
Well, no, because we've always talked about like we have a topic, and then if we go off topic, that's perfectly fine. Like that's the point of a podcast. We'll talk about a certain topic, go off of it, and then come back to it. Go off of it and come back to it.
Yeah.
Like
I prefer it this way.
I think every like maybe like starting after your like list, because I think there's probably not much more on that list.
well, no, because I usually have chili ones programmed in after like we'll do a couple of.
Actually, you might be
Yeah,
I was gonna say like after like
I think
this year.
Well, no, because all of the when we started, we had 1, 2, 3. So we've had three just chilling ones. But I mean, I can plan them more often. Like maybe do.
I was gonna say like maybe like after this year,
Mm-hmm.
like finish this year out with like what you have,
Mm-hmm.
and then like maybe like every 3 we have like so like we'll have like 3 topics, and then like the last one of the month or something we have just like a just chilling.
Okay, that's fine. I guess that's how I was doing it anyway. I was doing where we had 3 or 4 topics and do a chilling one. 3 or 4 topics, do a chilling one. But maybe we can do that. Just go where it's like, or we can do it like every other week. Have a topic of chilling, a topic of chilling. That way, you guys aren't having to stress out about me doing all the research and then you guys just talking.
I was actually at work and on break, and I went, oh, thank God, I don't have to think about anything for the podcast today.
You don't think about anything anyway.
What?
Exactly.
I think another one, if you guys are cool with it, would be like mental health and all that.
Oh yeah, I'm down for that one.
I'm down. I studied psychology.
I love psychology.
He's cutting out. I didn't hear what he said.
Oh, I was in another room. I said, I'm down.
No, I remember in high school we had a sociology class and a psychology class. I hated the sociology class.
Yeah, but did you have Superman as your teacher?
I fucked with the psychology substitute we had.
Well, I like psychology. I don't like sociology because sociology is to study people in groups. I understand group of people. You're always going to have that herd or hive mind mentality. It's not interesting.
Nope.
Psychology is interesting because it's the one person figuring out how they tick, what makes them move, why are they thinking this way, why did they come to that? Like I find that so much more fun to deal with than just is this a group? Who's the leader? Okay, they're going to do what that one says. Who's the rebel? Okay, that one. He's going to cause discord, and the group's going to split. And why do they split? Well, because they have this, and then.
All right, we are at time for this podcast.
But Dad.
I said we're at time.
But Dad.
I said good day.
I said good day.
But after this podcast.
Yeah,
we like how kids are like after this match.
Right.
We have a podcast at home. The podcast at home. We are the podcast at home.
We are the podcast.
But Dad, 1 more hour. No, you're grounded.
You're grounded.
Story of my fucking life.
Being an adult's fun, isn't it, kids? So, I don't know why I said I wanted to grow up for. It's a dumb idea.
I liked the brief period between like 18 and 23.
Yeah.
But then after that,
that's where I peaked.
I don't know. Like, this paying bill crap and being responsible, can just go eat a horse stick.
That's why I didn't mind 18 through 23 because I wasn't paying bills.
Well, I've been paying bills since I was 18, so I moved out at 18 like an idiot. I don't know why
I moved out at 18 like an idiot, but then I mooched off of people.
Yeah, well, I'm not a moocher. I was raised to be a strong, independent black woman that didn't give a shit. Yes, I realize I'm white. No, like, that's the best phrase. Like, my friends, like, they always tell me that's the one thing they always, when they're ever having a bad day, they're like, I always remember that May said, oh, you're a strong, independent black woman. I don't need no man. And it's funny. It's like, if you sit there and think about it, it's like, you're going through a bad day or this person's being a dick. Be like, you know what? I'm a strong, independent black woman. I don't need nothing. Because most strong, independent black women don't need a fucking thing because they're just like, I got my own shit. I will take care of myself. And it's like, I'm not sitting there trying to be like, rude or racist or anything like, but it's just, it's funny because most strong, independent black women don't give a fuck. And they're like, I don't care what you do. I'm going to do what I want. I like that. So.
What?
It's the little head massager thing.
I had a headache one day, and you did that for like 5 minutes. I felt like I was in heaven.
Yeah, our dog's in heaven right
And then she stopped, and I was right back on hell.
You're like, no. I love that
now.
thing.
No, my boy.
Fang
Yeah, I went
hates
and
it.
bought one after
I
that.
really hate this fucking thing.
I love
Gorgeous.
it. It gives me chills.
Woo!
It's not supposed to go
Is
there,
next
dear.
week the Christmas one?
Yes, next week is the Christmas one.
Uh,
So we're gonna be talking about. It's not gonna work with my headset on, dude. Ow!
I love how you're doing a Christmas themed one right now. Next week's Christmas.
Well, I'm trying
And
to
it's
get
not
it.
good.
I'm trying to get it done in time, but I doubt I'm going to be able to get it done. So, but it just depends.
It's all gravy in the Navy, little baby.
Well, I know I have starting out next week. I have that time off until January, like 2nd or 3rd, because my son will be out of school and so I'll be home. So I'll have more time to focus on art and get stuff done. So, but yeah, next week we're gonna be talking about just general Christmas and Christmas of the past, things we loved and things we hated,
Talking
and
about you selfish fucks who go
right.
out on Black Friday and snatch from people and get shitty when you don't get what you want for Christmas.
And we can talk about our,
Sick.
favorite Christmas movies and stuff like that, or just general Christmas and wow. But make sure to follow us on our social medias. Fang at Twitter. I'm sorry. Fang0925 at Twitter and Twitch. Holden Stevenson at Twitter and Instagram. The _Tru _Alpha at Twitch. And then you have May. You have me on Patreon, Twitter, Insta, Twitch, everywhere. You're Divine Dragoness or May
TikTok.
or yeah, I'm everywhere.
OnlyFans.
I don't have an OnlyFans anymore. I got rid of it. The OnlyFans
Alright.
is dead. Yes, I used to have an OnlyFans. It's gone though.
I know. I texted Fang one day. I said, "I'll support you guys through anything, but I'm not buying her OnlyFans."
I'm buying her OnlyFans. I don't want to see my
I didn't
sister's fit.
I didn't expect it. My sister's got some big tits.
Your sister's got some
I
big
should bring
tits.
it back. I miss saying that.
But make sure you do like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Help with Wolfcast get out there. So if you know somebody that likes listening to podcasts, or you just enjoy our general chicanery that goes on here, help spread the word. Help us get out there. We're 28 subscribers strong, and we want to get out there and get better so we can touch more people's hearts and let them know that we may not be the #1 podcast, but we can be the #1 podcast in your heart if you let us. So
And remember, at 100 subscribers, Alpha gets makeup.
yes, so at 100 subscribers,
And we have merch.
yep, and we have merch. So at 100 subscribers, I will be doing the Tru Alpha's makeup. So please help us get out there, help get us subscribed. We do have t-shirt merches. We can also do more merch, as in like little notepads and cups. So just reach out to us at our email.
Oh, yeah, we have our own email.
Yeah, we have our own email. Which is, I gotta remember what it is. It's wolfcastpodcast2021@yahoo.com. So the Yahoo one. So if you are interested in any merch, go ahead and just reach out to us at our email and we will get it set up for you. So again, we love and appreciate you. Thank you for all the support. Please, please like, comment, and subscribe and hit the notification bell. So until next time, we love you guys and we'll see you later. Bye!
Yeah,